Welcome to the inside of your new Jayco travel trailer. Pretty doggone simple. You have lights. Lights have the little push button in the center and they are LEDs. Just push them, they're out. Your bed, your windows, emergency escape windows. Your shades are a pleated shade. Pull up, pull down. Now you can store them with them down, you can store them with them up, entirely up to you. If you're storing this at a storage yard, I recommend storing them down. That way people don't look in your trailer, they can't see what you got in your trailer. Overhead storage, cubby hole storage. Underneath the bed, you have your propane leak detector. You have your fire extinguisher. If you lift your mattress up, you can lift this up and get a little access to your storage from the outside or the inside. You have a privacy curtain, table, your furnace, your converter box. And in the converter box, what this has in it, it has 110 volt circuit breakers just like you have at your house. It has a little fan that keeps this nice and cool when it's charging, because this is charging our battery out front. It has all 12 volt ATC automotive style fuses. Okay, everything is labeled. There's no maintenance to it. It's just a matter of shutting the door and letting it go. Come to this side. We're going to start up here and work our way down. Standard storage, microwave oven, TV hookup. Now you hook your TV up to here, you put it on the coax fitting. You always want to push this button here on the side. You'll see that little green light come on. That's the power booster. That amplifies the TV signal. You always have that on when you're watching over-the-air TV. Now, if you're at a park with cable or you have satellite, have this booster turned off. You don't need it on, and that just that'll keep you from getting a satellite signal. If that's on, you try to get a satellite or cable, you're going to get nothing on it. GFI outlet, just like you have on your home. Press it to test it, the red light will come on, the appliance will turn off. Press it again on the black one, goes away, and everything will start. You have your awning in and out, outside light, inside ceiling light. This is our monitor panel area. This will tell us everything we need to know. Press and hold the battery, and it tells us all the way we're up and charging. Our freshwater tank is almost empty. As you fill it, it'll go up the chart. As you use it, it will go down the chart. Black water tank is empty. We pre-drain those. If you use it, it will go up. Now, this is the one I said, even if you're hooked to a sewer, you want to watch this and keep the black water valve closed. When it gets up between a third and 2/3, go ahead and pull it. Let all that volume push it out. Our gray water is empty. Have a water pump. If you don't have hooked up to a hose, turn your pump on. It pumps up the pressure, then stops. As you use it and ask for water, pump kicks on, applies this water, turns off when you shut it off. Now, if that pump runs for just a little bit longer after you shut this off, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Water heater LP, that's propane. Turn it on and it'll light. Water heater electric. Now, this one's the tricky one. Remember I told you before to drain your water heater after use? That's the best practice available. But what you have to remember is, before you turn this electric water heater on, make sure you plugs in it and that you have water in that water heater. If you dry fire this, and by dry fire I mean you turn this on with no water in there, it's about 15 seconds and the water heater 110 element will burn up. They're very, very reliable on those heating elements. Only time we see them go bad is when they're dry fired. They're easy to tell when we pull the elements out. They'll be exploded. So always remember, before you turn this on, make sure that water heater has water in it. Okay, have our refrigerator. This side, this side. There's a little button. Open the door. Now, this runs on gas or electric. You can choose, or you can let the little circuit board in this choose on its own. What I recommend, turn it to on, press the button and turn it to auto. What auto is going to do is it's going to look for electricity. Now, if it finds electricity, all good. It's going to continue to run. If you run out of, if electricity goes out in the middle of the night or while you're out on the lake or whatever, it's not going to get hot in here. What it'll do is it'll switch over and start running on your propane bottle up front. Now, a little word of caution on your refrigerator. These like to be level when you're running them. And by level, I mean you need to feel comfortable walking in your unit. You don't want to feel like you're at the tilt the house at Six Flags. If you put it in your driveway, and a lot of people do, and it's on a big tilt, like most driveways are, you don't want to run the refrigerator. Because unlike our home refrigerators, this does not have a compressor. It runs by absorption. It creates heat. Heat goes up the back of the refrigerator. As the coolant falls back down, it gets cold, and that's what makes the refrigerator work. Now, driving down the road, running it on propane is not going to hurt anything because you're up, down, in, and out, and around. So always make sure you're level. Okay. We have some toilet chemical for you. We have a remote for the radio. We have 2 sets of keys. We have all your warranty information. We have a catalog of RVs and RV accessories. Now, the reason I'm moving all this is I want to show you how this little guy here makes a bed. What I recommend is you take your bedding up like this. Just get it out of the way. Okay. You're going to lift this up. Now, pull that little latch forward. Just lay the leg back. Lift this up. Lay it down. And start sliding everything out. Nice kid's bed. Put it back up. Up. And I always pull these out of the way so you don't get any excess of wear and tear on your material. Lift it up. Now you want to make sure it goes over the hook. What I do is I put it like this, and then I wiggle it a little bit to make sure it's staying where it needs to be. Take your leg, pull it down, push your little thumb lash back up. That keeps it from accidentally being moved. Put it down, it's secure. So I just fold everything back in. That's how to make your second bed. Yeah, this is the chemical for your toilet. This is the old school chemicals, the blue stuff. Have you ever seen the movie Vacation or Christmas Vacation where the guy gets the blue fluid on him dumping holding tanks? This is it. I highly recommend you get enzymes. Get the Cronin enzymes. We sell it in our parts store. It works good. It's blue. It doesn't stain, and it dissolves tissue and waste much better. Now you have your roof AC. It works on 110 volts of electricity, not on your battery. Basically, turn it on, This is all just fan over here where the gray and the black is. Blue is cooling. There's your thermostat. Normal air to cold air. You got a little lever right here. You notice it cuts these off. What that does, it gives you more flow out here. This is a quick cool feature, so it just drops everything down. One way is just as good as the other. You got some side vents you can pull down. So you blow air here. I've got air coming out here. This air conditioner will freeze you out of this little unit. And you turn it off. Smoke detector. Storage. Sliding windows. Every now and then when you had this a while, spray some silicone in your tracks. It makes the windows slide much smoother. Got your radio. And these LEDs are a little hard to see. And we'll go to that one. Let's go. We got zone 1, zone 2. You got Bluetooth music. You got regular. Zone 1 is inside. Zone 2 is outside. Now that's coming out the speakers on your awning. HDMI USB inputs. This also works Bluetooth with your phone if you want to play your iHeart music, your Spotify, whatever you've got. Turn her off. Micro convection stovetop. Now this stovetop does not have an igniter. You're going to need to get one of the extended flames like you like your fire pits at home, your Weber kettle grills at home, your barbecue pits at home. Same one. Get you one. Throw it in one of your cabinets. You got storage underneath. You got storage here. You got bed. You got lights. You got bed. Underneath here, you don't have a heck of a lot. You got some storage on this side here. On the other side is the back side of your water heater. Now it gets a little cramped back here, but we'll go through this. You got your furnace. You got You turn it on, set it where you want it. Your furnace will kick on right there. And it will run just like your home furnace. It'll kick on, it'll get up to temp, then it kicks off. Turn it off, it'll run for a while, clears the system out, and then it shuts down. Now, probably one of the most important rooms in your unit is this one, otherwise known as the bathroom. You got a light, got a vent, you got a garden tub, a shower, skylight, and a toilet. Toilet has foot valves. You always want to add more water because it never puts enough in there. Our tank's just about empty, but always keep some water in there. Tub, you want to make sure a soft scrub on it. Shower curtain, remember when you're showering, put it inside. I can't tell you how many people leave it on the outside and then they complain they've got a shower leak. So shower curtain to the inside, highly recommend a rug down in here because you're always getting in and out. Moving that curtain, you're going to get some drips. That's just about everything we have on your new unit. Now, that being said, with all the trying times we've got, once we get through this virus and everything opens back up, if you have a question, if you need to bring it back by, ask me about something, show me how this works, I don't think this is working right, feel free. Call Tom Scarfini, your salesman. Call Dave Fox in service. We'll get you scheduled in. We'll get you fixed up. We apologize for not being able to do a hands-on walkthrough at this time, but everything's kind of up in the air. But thank you for buying Apache Village. We hope you enjoy your unit.